Hello, hello, hello. Otro live. Aquí en The Marketing Jersey. Vamos a empezar estos famosísimos lives que hacemos con los jugadores, con las jugadoras. Saying hello to everybody out there. And as soon as our guest starts, Kiana gets on saying hi to Paola, Sebastián, Diego, Mónica, mucha gente de todas partes del mundo. Kiana Palacios, empezamos. Contigo, here we go. Let's see if we're doing this, saying hi. Clara, our intern.
Hello.
Here we go.
I made it.
It has worked.
I did.
The hardest part of these lives is that request, and hopefully I'm like, please make sure we have connection.
Yeah. Good thing it worked.
With the wonderful Kiana Palacios. Kiana, thank you for joining this live here with the Marketing Jersey. Excited to get some chance to get to know you a little bit better. A lot of people are already coming in saying hello, and let's just get right in. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
All right. Where are you right now? In California, right? You're
yeah,
home.
Orange County.
Okay, Orange County. And let's jump into the hot topic of almost every interview is the quarantine and what's been going on. So update us, your fans, on what you've been doing in this quarantine, the good, the bad. Give us some insights on Kiana there at home.
Well, I mean, it's actually been pretty good during quarantine. I came in March because I was coming from Spain, but then I had to stay in the house for 14 days.
Okay.
And literally had to do exercising, watching a lot of movies, painting, and all that kind of things in the beginning. But then since then, I've been doing well. I love been hanging out with my family, had the time to really get to know one another and get closer to them, because honestly, I'm not here majority of the time. So it's always nice to really spend time with my family and be here. So yeah.
So it's
been treating me really well, honestly.
Aside from the 14 days of being quarantined inside, you couldn't really, everything else, everything has been chill. I've seen you've been working out a lot. Like when we had obviously Joss last week, and she said out of time that we went through her workout regimen. But you work out with her, right? You guys are buddies.
When Joss was here, we would work out all the time, every day. Every day,
yeah, and it was like 3 times a day. And then do you have were you guys doing also Zoom with your teams with Real? Or Hangouts?
Yeah, we were, but I obviously couldn't because it was a different time. It was
we just think, yeah, get on Zoom, but different time, right? Of course.
It was 2 a.m. over there, so I was like, maybe not. 2 a.m. doing Zoom class. No, it's all right. But so then I obviously did my workouts during the day.
Yeah.
Because they would send us our schedule, our plans and stuff. So I had that to go off of.
So are you ready to go back?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. To play?
Huh?
Are you anxious to play?
Yes, I am. I'm very excited to go back and be there and play with my team again. It's been a while. It's been since March, so I have that fire in me already.
Yeah. And it's actually a good conversation because quarantine to go back. But right now you're kind of in a spot where you aren't sure when you're going back, right? Talk to me about that.
So as of right now, what I've heard is that I might be leaving next Sunday to go back, but it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
So everything's still up in the air because it's obviously really difficult right now. I have to get all my paperwork and tell them that I have my residency over there. So hopefully that will help me.
Yeah. So it's
over there.
A lot of hoops. Obviously, talking with Guillermo, Oscar, and one of the things that we're on the phone as an agency trying to get players, and a lot of people don't understand that this is what's happening. It's not just this is your job. This is your passion of and you can't get to it because right now in the country, the U.S. and the whole world kind of uses as this hotspot for COVID, and they're not letting you on planes.
Yeah,
you're trying to find a way to get back to work, to get back to Europe, and it's not happening. So it's
kind of hard, I know, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go back. So hopefully we'll figure when that will be, and I'll be on that plane to go back.
All right. Well, we're gonna all hope that it's on Sunday, and we hopefully will follow your Instagram and give us a cool little story of you traveling back. And
yeah,
you're gonna have to be quarantined over there, right?
Oh, 100%. I think so.
Don't touch me for 14 days.
Yeah, I go back. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll get tested, and if I obviously turn out negative, then I could start doing things. Yeah.
Ready for that swab?
Oh, I've seen videos, and I'm like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah. All right, let's start these questions. You know, from before the questions, I kind of asked some people about, you know, what are some stories, or what can you tell us? But I really like to hear on how you became a professional soccer player, Kiana, where the dream started. I know doing research, is 4 years old at a park with your dad, and you're like, what is that? And that's a soccer ball. And your grandfather, who was almost going to be a professional soccer player in Mexico, was like, let's do this, mija.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So when I was young, it all started when I was 4. Me and my dad were at the park, and when I saw little kids playing with the ball, I was like, Dad, what is that? Like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And ever since then, my grandpa was the first one to buy me a pair of cleats. And so I literally have a video of me like opening my gift of cleats, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? This is amazing. Like, I was so happy to have my first pair of cleats. What was that?
Where can we find this video?
I posted it a long time ago. I'll post it again though.
Do that. We definitely.
But yeah, so then he was my grandpa was the first one to give me cleats, and so ever since then it's just been where I am now.
Yeah,
working hard.
You started playing in AYSO.
AYSO
players, yeah. Right? And what point? What did somebody's like? Wait a second. You know, how start getting you to other leagues or into private leagues, or how make it to let's say the college?
Yeah. So in AYSO, I was the girl that always wanted the ball, and literally would score so many goals during the game that they were like, all right, you need to sit down for a little bit to let other people to have a chance to play. And I obviously didn't want that, because I wanted to keep playing because I love to play. Mm-hmm. And so when they would sit me down, but I think my dad was telling me that there was this guy that for West Coast. I don't know if you ever heard of West Coast. It's a club team here, and there was a coach from that club team, and he was like, I think your daughter could play in this and for a club team. And my dad's like, all right, we'll try it out. And since then was in club and high school and in college and all that.
Special shout out right now to your friend down that just showed up and said,
oh gosh.
9 minutes late.
I know, you're not on time, Jocelyn.
Joss, we should put her on the spot. Is there any cool like about Joss? Maybe something that maybe the world doesn't know.
Oh, I don't think she wants me to say anything.
She's looking at her. She goes on TikTok. She's doing amazing.
I know her and her TikTok. She's really good at TikTok.
She is. Everybody follow Joss. All right.
Joss on TikTok.
Follow Joss on TikTok. Here we go. They want you to sing, which I have a little question for you on your singing.
Oh, gosh.
Popular thing. All right, so you're playing high school, and then you get to college. You're playing in college, and when did you decide, I think I'll be a professional soccer player?
I mean, I feel like I've thought of that ever since I was little. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, in the little projects you do in elementary school, and they're like, what do you want to be when you're older? I always wrote professional soccer player. And so, I mean, I set that as my goal, and then that's how it came to be.
Yeah. Anyone up as far as that you looked up to as far as a soccer player?
Mia Hamm. Yeah. She was really good. She was my...
Yeah, that's so cool to hear, you know, stories, especially, you know, women or young girls going, hey, I'm going to be there, instead of the society telling them, oh, you're not, you know, that's,
exactly.
You know, you're not, and you're doing it. So congratulations to you. And hopefully everybody that's watching, that's just, you know, continue to pushing the narrative of making sure that they open the doors for girls out there, for all the women to be professionals in soccer.
Yeah. Thank you.
You then went from college and you got drafted, right? 4th round pick, Sky Blue. ready to be a professional soccer player. So then how did you end up in Spain?
So I was there for Sky Blue for a little bit, and then I decided I want to go abroad, and I was just like, I understand Spanish, so because of Mexico, and I thought to myself, why not Spain? Like, why? I think that would be a cool. I've never been to Spain in my life, and so why not go play over there? And well, that's when I asked Genti and Chad about agents and all that, and how they liked Spain, and how they like how's the soccer and all that, and they gave me really good input, feedback, and from there I just came to marketing Jersey, and then you guys helped me out a lot to find my team where I am now. But I also say that in Spain.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It was good. Thank you, Kenti. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you.
Yeah.
Marketing Jersey, and it really family and anybody that's with us. Hopefully, they're telling other players, hey, look the way that we treat you. But we'll talk about that in a bit. The national team, right? Obviously, Mexican American. From your grandfather that really installed in you that the soccer and your dad, and I'm sure on one of the interviews you said that you played for Mexico kind of like as a tribute to your family for the culture that you had. Tell me a little bit about that.
So yeah, I mean, I always get that question. It's like, why Mexico? Why not the U.S.? And honestly, because my mom's from Mexico, and my whole family on my mom's side's from Mexico, and I just was like, I want to represent my family from over there, and so why not? And then that's when I found out there was a tryout here in Cerritos for Mexico, and that's when I went and what?
Was it the same tryout? Josh tried?
No, Josh tried out way before me.
So we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Famous.
Where it's all at.
But he came from.
No, but this tryout was huge. There was like a good amount of girls, like 300 girls.
Wow.
300 girls, and only like 3 of us came out of that.
Applause to you guys.
Thank you. But yeah, it was crazy, but it was a really cool experience. And then ever since then, like I've been with the U20s and the full team and all that.
Well, so national team stories. It looks like you guys have a ton of fun all the time.
Yeah.
Laughing. All the Mexican Americans stick together. But are there any cool stories? What's the best thing you like about being in the national?
I think I really like how we're all together in El CAR. And they treat us well, and then I get to see my friends like Joss and Maria, and because we're all in different clubs, so going there in Mexico City and being able to be with each other again and playing with one another it's always a good time.
Yeah. Well, what a year. No national team for anybody. And I'm sure that you guys are, those of you that are staying together and working out great, but there's some of you that you might not see. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows maybe when the next would be. Yeah. So
that's true.
All right. So let's start into the questions. We have higher round questions that we've been asking.
Okay. Hit me with them.
How it goes. Okay, here we go. Really easy. Favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza has changed. I've watched already your interviews, and you always say pizza. Just wondering.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Any specific?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I'm a basic.
Pizza? Yes. No.
What'd you say?
Apple on pizza? Yes. No.
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. Favorite movie?
I like Step Up.
Okay. Step. Yeah, of course.
So yeah, it is such a good movie. If I wasn't playing soccer, I would want to be a hip hop dancer.
Hip hop dancer. Okay.
That movie just motivates me.
That movie's hilarious. You have not watched Step Up?
You have to. You have to go watch Step Up.
Cool. Easy. Favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Orange. Would you sweet or sour?
Sweet. I got a sweet tooth.
Okay. Would you rather live in the hot where you are? It's hot right now, or would you like to live in the cold?
Hot. 100%.
100%. Okay. We'll see with that. Any other sports that you like to do? Or I guess the question is, if you weren't playing, soccer professionally, was there any other sport they would pursue as a professional?
Professionally? Whoa. Haven't really thought about that, but maybe like I think tennis is fun.
Tennis?
Mm,
Okay.
tennis
Cool.
is
Hidden talents. Something I would know.
I have no hidden talents.
No hidden talents? Hidden talents, please let us know.
What'd you say?
I said we're going to ask anybody that's on and
Yeah.
that.
What's my hidden talent? Jocelyn.
I
I don't have a hidden talent.
Okay. How about any series during this quarantine? Everybody looked at the Netflix and Hulu's. Is there anything like, wow, I'm a big fan of now, or that you're currently watching that you can't stop watching?
A show called Shameless. Have you watched that? Or Casa de Papel. That's a really good one too.
Casa de Papel, especially you're in Spain. Like as soon as I watched that, I felt like I needed to fly to Spain. And
yeah, it's so good.
it is the craziest show. It has everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A song that you in your head.
A song?
Yes. What song do you have stuck in? Anything you've been singing?
Oh, I don't have a song, but anything Bad Bunny, honestly.
Are you sure? Promise, Romeo.
Oh, you saw that? That's still a really good song.
Yeah.
I enjoy that song.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna ask you to sing it because you've done that already.
Go on YouTube and you'll see me singing it.
That was hilarious. I just gotta applaud you because you.
Thank you.
But once you started going,
that was it. That's so funny.
Where she sings "Promise" in English and in Spanish. So
I do both. I could sing both.
All right. Morning.
You keep breaking up. What?
Are you a morning or
night?
Night.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we've been asking everybody. There was a song, and maybe you already answered, but there's a song karaoke that you sing. What would it be?
Ooh, a song karaoke. Probably. It's hard.
And my phone almost fell.
No, you're good. Song karaoke. I mean, high school musical song is fun.
Yeah. Okay.
To sing.
Okay. There you go. That's it. Any other position that you would like to play in? Because you played all over the place. From the younger until you're scoring goals, you're defense, mid, you're everywhere. Is there anything right now that you're like, hey, if someone needs it, I'm in?
As a 6, defensive mid.
Defensive mid? Okay. No goalie?
Oof.
No.
After breaking my wrist, I'm like, no, I can't.
No.
That's a no for me.
Especially to be a goalie.
Yeah.
Okay. And I asked this Josh, and she was like, I don't know, but is there a certain smell or maybe a perfume or something that you kind of are like, yeah, kind of like if it's rain, maybe wet dirt? People out there have this weird sense of like, I like this type of smell.
I like wet cement.
Okay.
Or smell of gasoline.
Gasoline? It's funny how a lot of people like gasoline. You ask a lot of people, and for some reason, it's like, even though it's not
good for you.
It's an interesting question. We have there. All right. Well, that was the round of questions. So thank you. You survived. You survived. Lots of people on the, asking from trying to get controversy, NWSL versus Liga MX. Everyone's always trying to pinpoint U.S. versus Mexico, no matter what. But we'll leave it at that. To end, tell us a little bit about, why you chose TMJ. What are some good things that you like about the agency, and any advice to anybody out there looking for an agent that they're playing professionally?
Well, I joined because of Genty and Chad, because they told me how good you guys were, and yeah, you guys literally are always there. Like, I could text you guys whenever during the day, and you guys literally respond like that, which is really cool. Like, I've heard other things about other agents that it's not like that. And so having that support that you guys are always there for us is awesome.
Cool. Well, we appreciate it. Family, there's a lot of people ask, how can we be a part of the family? And one of the first things that we do is really is up to the player to be family. We really think that everybody that we're around to kind of all comes together, and we can sit down and have a chat, and it's very casual.
Yeah, I know. So many of my friends are like, "Who's your agent? Like, do you like him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like him a lot." They like help out so much, and they're very useful. And I usually give them your guys' information. So if you get any of my friends, you know why.
Keep doing it. All right. Anything else that you'd want to let your fans know, or any message that you'd want to tell anybody, especially right now, everything that's happening in a crazy 2020?
I know. I'm just honestly just keep doing what you're doing. I know it's hard right now. Definitely, it's hard for everybody, but we'll all get through this for sure.
Okay. Somebody just wrote, favorite food is pizza. What about pupusas? And that's Kiana Palacios.
That's my sister.
I figured.
Have you tried pupusas before?
Of course. Pupusas are
so good.
What type of pupusa?
Chicharrón.
Chicharrón. Nice. All right. Well, there you go. Saying hi to Kiana Palacios.
Hi, Kaylee.
We'll see that, guys. Thank you so much, Kiana. This has been another great live. And we'll continue to do this. All the TMJ fans, a todos los que nos están ahorita siguiendo. ¿Por qué no lo hicimos en español? Because we are bilingual and we like to speak in English sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Kiana, thank you again. And for all of you guys, follow TMJ. Please follow if you haven't already. Kiana and her trip to Spain, and doing an amazing job with La Real Sociedad.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It's good talking to you.
Adios, Kiana. Bye, everybody.
Bye.